Hello everyone, welcome again to this channel, Hybrid Accounts, and today we're just going to take a look at an example on investment appraisal to determine payback period. Payback period actually is the period within which the initial cost of the investment is recovered. Now let's take a look at this example. All right. Now, in the previous sessions, actually, we explained how to compute payback period in case of different cash flows. And right now, we are just going to take a look to compute payback period using same cash flows, same value, using same value of cash flows each period. This is what we're just trying to take a look at. This way, it becomes very, very simple. There is no way of accumulating the cash flows. You just say payback period equals to, you take the initial investment, just take the initial investment divided by annual cash flows, just like that. And actually, you have your payback period equal to 100 million divided by 40 million. The result of which actually would be 2.5 years. So this is actually the payback period. This is a payback period, 2.5 years. So in case you are told that if let's say, if the target payback period equals to 3 years, would you accept this project or not? So in case the target payback period is 3 years, we would accept the project. Have to accept the project. Why should you accept the project? This is because the payback period, that is 2.5, is within 3 years. So because 2.5 is within 3 years, we would have to accept the project. So this is just the simple manner of computing payback period when you are given cash flows that are equivalent, when you are given the same cash flows. In case we are not given the same cash flows, you would then have to actually add a cumulative cash flow column here, which would give you the following. You will have negative 100 here. And after this, you just take negative 100 plus 40. At the end of year 1, you would get 40, and then it would remain negative 60. And then at the end of year 2, you would have another 40. So adding to 60, you would have a negative 20, just like this. And then here at the end of year 3, negative 20 plus 40, you would have positive 20. Now the sign has changed from minus 20 to positive 20. So I'm just trying to show an alternative to the way of computing. We could have done it this way, alternatively. So you just ask yourself, actually, there's no need to complete the final here. You could just complete it. This is 20 plus 40. You remain with 60, but it is of no use. It is of no use at all. So what we just do, you ask yourself, oh, 2 years have passed and I still had negative cash flows of negative 20. But at the end of year 3, actually it was positive. So I just need to move from minus 20 to 0. And I compare it to minus 20 to positive 20. So your payback period would have been as follows. First of all, you just take the last year before the cash flow became positive. So this is the last negative value, it's year 2. So you come here and put 2, and then you add. Now ask yourself, from minus 20 to 0, minus 20 to 0 means 20, you divide by. From minus 20 here to positive 20, that means it's 20 minus negative 20, that is positive 40. Or I could just say it this way. I could have said 0 minus negative 20. So there are two minus signs there. And here, 0 minus negative 20, just like this. And then I would come here and put it this way, 20 minus negative 20 again, which would give you 40. So simply speaking, it could be this way. It would be 2 plus 20 over 40, which would give you the same result as 2.5 years. So this is how to compute payback period. But when cash flows are the same, there is the same stream of cash flows, there is no need, do not use this. We just have to use this formula here. It becomes more relevant. Thank you very much, and until next time. You could just go to other videos that explain payback period totally and in full.